Hey, welcome back to the shop. This is video 3 of the Workbench series. The final video, I'll be putting the top and base together. If you haven't checked out the top or base videos, I'll leave links down below. I also have a great way of dry fitting one of these tops that I haven't seen around before, so you're not going to want to miss that. Let's get started. Here I cut a dowel into sections for the drawboard tenons. I angle the outside of the holes on each tenon, and then sharpen the dowels to make assembly easier. Drawboard joinery is great because you don't need any clamps, the dowels just pull the pieces together. I glued the short stretchers first, then I did the long stretchers. Once the glue is dry, I cut the dowels flush. For the apron, I just planed and cut a 2x12. Then I used half lap joints and screws to hold it onto the legs. I decided the bench base needed some paint before I put it all together. I put the base upside down onto the top, then I clamped it in place while I marked out the mortises. To cut the mortises, I followed the same process as the base, where I drilled out most of the waste and then I cleaned everything up with a chisel. If the top gets stuck during the test fit, just use some scrap boards and an old car jack. Just keep alternating sides or put the jack close to whatever corner is stuck. The extra time here is worth the peace of mind during the full glue up. For the final assembly, it really helped to have a friend since the top is so heavy. One of the tenants gave us a little trouble, but that's where the test fit really paid off. We just picked up each end of the bench to drop it. The weight from the top seated all the tenons. At the end I added clamps on each leg to make sure nothing moved, then I wiped off all the excess glue. Here is all the footage for the Vise installation, starting with cutting the front jaw. To make room for the twin screws on the vise, I cut each end by hand, then I used a router and a straight edge to cut the rest. I also burned the ends of the handles, just for aesthetics. Cutting the vise holes would have been a lot easier with a bit and brace, or at least a drill press, but the drill guide I got for doing the dog holes worked out alright. Well, there you go. That's how I built my workbench. I haven't put dog holes or finish on the top because it's my first workbench and I don't really know where those should go. I think everyone should kind of make their workbench to what they need it to be. So I'm going to work on a couple projects first and then figure out what works best and where I need them, and then I'll go ahead and do dog holes and put finish on it, but that won't be a video. If you want to see other projects, please comment down below with any ideas that you have. I don't have anything planned yet. I'm thinking maybe French cleats for this wall. Could definitely use the storage here. But if you have other ideas, please suggest them down below. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and please go check out those first two videos. Thanks for watching.